Too loud.
Okay, go.
It's a little squeaky.
Hey, we're on.
Sibilance.
We're on.
Sibilance.
We're on.
Hello?
We're on.
Sibilance.
Sibilance.
Testing.
Testing.
Sibilance.
Testing.
Okay.
All right, we got it. I think.
Are we on?
Yeah, I think.
Hey!
Welcome
to the Jesse Gotti Confession Club show.
Woo! I realize we're about 11 minutes late, but that's cool. You know why? Because it's 7:10, and actually we're early if you're celebrating 7:10.
7:10. It's
Yep.
like my birthday all over again.
It is. This is better than Christmas.
That might even be why we're late. Because it's 7:10.
Well, because we were jamming out here talking to John. John's talking about his getting his whole body tattooed here shortly. He's dating some new dancer who's got her whole body tattooed, and he's like, I'm thinking about getting my whole body tattooed because I think it looks very, very artistic.
No, I think it looks pretty weird.
It looks weird.
With as much as that guy had on, I mean, he's like, why would you do that to your skin, man?
Because he's famous and he's trying to be one-off.
This thing is.
He's one of those people who made it. Like, if you were just someone who wasn't famous, yeah, you might have put a lot of money into something that you never went far with. But he played his cards right. So I don't know. I mean, to him it ain't nothing, right? But hey guys, just want to sit here and say what's up at 7:10. Yeah. We got a lot of good stuff about some dabs. I'm taking these things off too, sorry.
Dabs.
I got some stuff. Me and Tony got some stuff here about some dabs.
Gosh dab it.
We're going to talk about these in just a minute. But real quick, let's talk about some club stuff. If you guys are tuned in right now for the first time, or it could be your second time, it could be your 710th time.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
For today to be your 710th time.
That would be really
710.
sweet. Whew. I don't know if we had any shows though yet.
Well, we'll say we did.
Yeah. We'll just
This is the 710th show! Yeah. 710.
You should tag that, John. Make sure you tag this, the 710th show. And then put quotations behind it. I don't know, we were high. Just that we were not lying. Because I'm not sure 100%, right? Right.
Well, we do shows all the time that aren't being recorded, though.
Exactly.
So do those count at all?
So 710, but who knows?
A lot of pre-recording.
Yes.
A lot of prep. Yeah, we have costume changes. A lot goes into the show.
In my head, I've had at least 1,000. Alright, guys. But real quick, let's talk about some club stuff. I know we got some fun club stuff coming up this week, actually. Like right now.
Yes, soon.
Soon. The first one is going to be, today we have our 710 celebration going on.
Right.
Most people, are just coming around, celebrating for 710, stopping in and out throughout the day. So if you guys stop in, say hi to everyone, take a dab.
Big Perm is down there waiting for you. He said he's ready to dab it up.
Big
all
Perm.
day. So if you know what I'm talking about, go see Big Perm. He's ready.
And don't forget Dabberdome.
Dabberdome is there.
Dabberdome.
Right now.
29
trifecta. The Holy Trinity.
Yes. And then Friday, what do we have going on? Friday we have the Northern Soup Kitchen.
Soup Kitchen.
Yes, I know we changed up this year. We're going to start doing it once a month.
Really?
Yeah,
because good.
Last year we did it 8 times a year, but we did it 4 sessions, twice each session. So 2 visits, times 4, 8 times total a year.
And that's math.
Yep, sorry. That was surprisingly, you got math out of me on 710.
On 710?
I had to think about it. We had to pull up the mental calculator. Be like, real quick, like this minus this, divided by this, divided by that, and I got my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably harder than it had to be, huh?
It worked.
Yeah. It worked.
You worked it out.
Worked it out.
It smells like burning feathers in here now. I could tell you was thinking, but
for the Northern Soup Kitchen, and then this year I thought it'd be a little bit more entertaining. More. And it was really hard to try to figure out, just to add like a third day or something, it just kind of throws it off. 3s, not really good. So I figured 1 day a month. So that way we have a lot of people who can't always go because of the time of year. Well, now you have every month possibly to go. So we're going to start doing it once a month.
Excellent.
So if you guys are listening right now and you guys can't go obviously this Friday because you're like, well, you know what, I just wasn't prepared for it, I understand. But next month we are going again. And the month after that, again. So now that you guys all know that we're going every month, it'll be posted up a couple months in advance so you guys can schedule and make plans to come out whenever it's feasible for you. So that way you don't have to feel rushed. You can actually plan in. You can actually even sign up early for some of these. So you guys can actually get your schedule out and commit to some of these. And you already know when it is. And it's only 1 visit. So it's not like twice in 1 month. Just once in 1 month.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably do it in your sleep. That's how simple this is. We go there, we hang out, we prep some food. It's like, cooking, like dinner. It's like as a little kid, we used to help your grandmother prep a little, dinner.
gathering.
Yeah.
A feast.
Yeah, you start up with that. You get to eat. We have some really good coffee there. They got some really good snacks, usually from Starbucks. They get donated there. Extra tasty. I know Penny, one of my ladies, she also donates a lot of cookies all the time. Yeah, cookies.
Man, I'd have to do that now.
Now we got cookies.
Cookie time.
I'm gonna have some of this
No,
gelato.
it's 7:10 cookie time.
You got like a whole
Now
bunch
it's time. If you got cookies, eat them, people.
We got 4 bags of cookies and 1 thing of crackers with jalapeno cheese. It's pretty funny.
And the sign-up sheet for the, not the food bank. I'm sorry.
Soup kitchen
Or for the soup kitchen.
is actually at the security desk, right?
I was thinking it was, but it's not. It's the one for the Adopt a Highway.
Well, there's 2 sign-up sheets floating around on the normal side of the club. One is for the Adopt a Highway. One is for the soup kitchen. The soup kitchen, that one is, like I said, going to be Friday. We're going to be getting there about 2 o'clock. Meet at the club about 1:30. We're going to go to the Northern Soup Kitchen. It's like 5 minutes away. Be there about 2. We usually get done by about 5:15. We just, like I said, prep food. We usually have an hour or so hangout time where we actually get to eat the meal we're cooking, which is actually pretty good. I mean, I love it because I get a free meal every month now. And the people that help out there are awesome, too. We feed the people, and then we help clean up real quick. It's amazing. Yeah, it only takes 3 hours and a half of your time, like once a month now. It's really convenient. Yeah. And we're going to start doing this, like I said, once a month. So sign up for that right now. Get out and help make a difference. I will be going every time we go. I'll guarantee you that. So I'll see you guys all there. And on top of that, Adopt the Highway.
Yeah, we need to get you a chef hat. Dude.
Yeah, chef hat.
Just rock it when you're there.
Yeah.
G3C chef hat. Just put that in motion.
Yes.
Adopt the Highway. Yes.
Adopt the Highway.
A new spot, which is pretty exciting. That really needs some love.
We have 2 spots now total. Sorry guys, I had to eat a piece of cracker. Someone talking in my mouth, like covered up.
A lot of people that are reading lips can't understand what you're saying. You can say whatever you want. Yeah. I love all the people that can't read lips, but they'll never know that that's what I said. It's a cruel trick.
Like Terry, talking to Terry like that.
Yeah.
Hey Terry. But the Adopt the Highway, guys, this is our 4th year doing Adopt the Highway. For the 4th year now, we have a strip on M13, which is out on the Genesee and Shiawassee County border. It is a backroads highway. It goes north to south, south to north. Sorry guys, I had to swallow that cracker.
You got it. It's 7:10, dude. It's all good.
Yeah.
Whatever happens today, just blame it on 7:10.
710 all the way. It starts at Beecher Road and goes all the way to West Pearson Road. It is a 2-mile strip. It's longer than most strips out there. Luckily, that was just the one we picked out. We didn't realize it was a longer strip. We didn't know any better. But unfortunately, fortunately, we didn't. It didn't bother us that it was longer than it usually is for a strip because we didn't know any better. Like I said when we first got it, so we got out there, we cleaned it up. And it's a nice strip out in the country. It's a nice, clean area. Besides, the normal tons of cigarette butts that people throw out the windows. Like you probably spend more time bending over picking up those darn things than anything else.
Good
exercise. Yeah. If you guys smoke, ashtrays are awesome. I know everyone keeps telling me like, oh, they're biodegradable and they disintegrate really quick. Yeah, I picked up quite a few of those bastards.
It's not true.
Not true.
Not true at all.
Yeah, just save them.
I know I picked up some from like 15 years ago.
Yeah, you can squeeze the cherry out of your cigarette out the window, let that burn up, that little tobacco, and just save your filter in like a little canister or whatever, and throw it out when you get out. It's not that inconvenient.
Strip it, people.
Yes, field strip it. Be kind to nature.
Yep.
Yes, and it'll be kind back to you. And then if I see you throwing a cigarette out the window, I'm gonna kick you in the butt.
Be a hoot. Don't pollute.
Yep. And don't start
have so many friends that you got no one to shoot.
Now our new strip that like Toby was mentioning, we have 2 strips now. 2 pieces of highway that we're going to be cleaning up on the same day. And the new one is actually closer to us here. It's on North Dort Highway, and it is going to be starting at Coldwater to Stanley. It's the one closest to Stanley that starts with a C. I know there's Carpenter and Coldwater. Sorry, I apologize. I can't remember exactly what.
I believe it's Carpenter.
All right, Carpenter to Stanley. And that is actually not as bad of a strip as everyone thought it was. Everyone thought we were doing Carpenter to Coldwater for a moment. which is where the recycling centers are. That's why it's a bad area, because you have a lot of scrap and junk all over the road. Our spot still has a couple scrap yards on it and recycling centers, but not as many. And it's actually a nice little area. There's Gillies right there. So, you guys get a little hungry, they got awesome desserts. But that's going to be our second strip that we're doing the same day. After we get back from cleaning up these highways, which we're meeting at the club at 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. We're going to be watching a video. We're going to be leaving out of there about 10 o'clock. We are going to be heading out to both spots, clean up, get 2 teams going. Boom, like ninjas. Pow, real quick. Kick flips, karate chops, and back flips. And that shit will be cleaned up, piggity pow, 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 wow. And then all of a sudden, we'll be back at the club like magic, like poof, poof.
Viola.
And there'll be food waiting for us. I heard there's going to be some Italiano cuisine.
Really?
Yes.
I'm poking my head out the window to get the Italian food.
Yeah, I heard that Mario and Luigi are going to deliver it themselves.
Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
I can't wait. I'm hungry right now.
And I'm hoping, George, if you're listening, this is a request out. I know it's short notice, but I'll even pay out of my pocket to have Darcy's cookies brought in.
There you go.
Yes.
So even if she was going to bring them, now you got some loot involved.
Well, I mean, be fair to me. Be fair to me. You break my balls, right? I should have
some eggs.
I should have thrown my cards on the table so quick, shouldn't I?
You're right. Yeah. Let me know if you're not going to bring them.
Yeah.
And then I'll cover the damage.
Or we could talk about it. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I get so excited about Darcy's cookies that, like, it doesn't matter if it's 7 or not. Like, my brain just goes,
no, they're
cookies.
Good.
Yeah.
I pay for them too, so we'll double pay for them.
It's like dogs seeing a squirrel. And then a female dog right behind it. Cookies! Oh my god!
Yeah, they're really good. And they're like as big as your face.
Dude, they're literally better than any cookie I've had, chocolate chip wise, from the Laundry in Fenton and also Zingerman's.
Need to go there.
And I know I'm saying that, and I really do back that. And I can stand behind my claim because I love Zingerman's and I love the Laundry. And I love their cookies. I've even gone there just for cookies because a lot of the other stuff, for a sandwich is a little expensive, I think. So, but cookies, right. I'll indulge in a cookie or two because it's not breaking the bank. But, wow, they got some awesome cookies. But Darcy's cookies are phenomenally, hands down, better. Boom! And I said it.
I don't even want this thing anymore.
Yeah, no, dude, I really want some cookies. But, then I think about, I'm trying to be healthy right now and not eating more cookies. But dude, I'm so gonna scarf on her cookies if there's some there. I'm probably gonna eat 3 or 4 of them. I'm probably gonna get in a slap fight over no, my cookie, no, give my damn cookie.
We're trying really hard to eat healthier.
So guys, we have our Adopt a Highway, cleaning up the second new highway along with the first highway we've had for 4 years now.
Which would be cool. Get out there.
Year, doubling up the work, guys. You know why? Because we just hit 9,000 members last week.
Yeah.
That's why. So we can do more work. I think we got a crew so well right now that we can do. I bet we can do 10 new highways. Not saying I want to or we're going to, but I'm just trying to tell you guys we could.
We could do one every day.
Yeah, we could, but we don't need
There's
to.
not even enough roads for us.
What we need to do is challenge other places to get involved too.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you guys are watching right now and you're local, and you guys have a business, if you're sitting in the club right now, or if you're sitting, one of your business right now in the local area and you're watching us because you like our weed show, you like the G3C podcast, you like to know what's going on in the club, well, hey, you guys can get out and do stuff too. I know I always tell you guys can get out and do the soup kitchen and all that good stuff, but you know what? I'm for real. You really can do it. It's not that difficult. You got me. I can go out and do this stuff.
Well, of course.
I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm not a brain surgeon, but I can sure as hell get this done.
Are you a rocket surgeon?
I might be a rocket surgeon. Actually, I'm a professional maneuver valve surgeon.
That's good.
Yes. But it's only on robots.
They need oiling.
Robots.
On a frequent basis.
Yep. It's only for robots, though.
Robots are scary. They need pills.
And these are cute robots. They're bunny robots.
Oh, I'm not scared at all.
No. Not at all. Bunny Nation.
Bunny robots.
Yes. No, but for real though, it's so easy to go out and do stuff, especially if you have a business and you guys have employees and you guys have a good setup where you have a family style workplace where everyone there is cool with each other. You can hang out after work, or you have a good group at a club or you have even like like if you're a lady right now watching and you have like a wives club that meets at your house or one of the ladies' houses once a month and you guys watch movies or something, you guys could get out and do something like the Soup Kitchen, the Adopt a Highway. Churches love to do that stuff. So I mean, obviously, if you're a church, you should know this, and if you're not doing that kind of stuff, shame on you. Especially for preaching your stuff and other people not being active. Yeah. But the ones that are active, cool, more power to you guys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like no distant churches at all. But that's the same with any business out there. You guys, everyone wants to be like a business in this area. Everyone wants to preach to how much they do for their community by giving jobs and stuff. I mean, that's cool if you're like a big factory and you have like over 20 jobs for people. But if you're like a little family business and you got one job and some kid you hired that's your son's friend, like you're doing a little bit. But you can't preach the job thing. Like you guys can get out and do like a little family-oriented thing at the Soup Kitchen. They do that. Like they have groups of maybe like 5 people that come in there, like families, and they come in there and they donate their time and they work and they get it done. Same with Adopt a Highway, because Adopt a Highway, their cleanup dates are like 6 or 7 days at a time. I think maybe like a whole week or two.
Right.
And you have that span. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at the schedule in a minute. We have our wonderful baby shaker, Chelsea Shaker. She takes care of our scheduling for that stuff, and handles a lot of that department for us. So I apologize. I don't know how long that span is, but I know there's a good span, like a week or two, that you have to go out there and clean up your highway 3 times a year. And you can leave your bags out there and come back the next day if you want. So if you're like a family and you only got like 3 or 4 people, you can go out a day and do like one side and come back a few days later and do the other side, or break it up however you want. Make a little exercise thing for you and your family out of it. Make like
there you go.
Yeah, whatever you want to do with it. It's just very easy to do. All it takes is a phone call. They even give you the bags and the vest, and the vests are really stylish too. Like I caught myself wearing my vest out and about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that cool flashy yellow stuff. And it even says Michigan, Department of Transportation, MDOT on the back, so you feel like official, like a referee with a whistle.
Right.
Break it out. Dude, it's pretty cool.
Your reflection and some broken car parts that you're picking
up. Oh yeah, dude.
Like
And the video. Dude, have you seen that video for Dr. Highway?
The video's awesome.
Dude, the video is like one of those like Charlie Brown cartoon style videos. And it's like do 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 do. And it's like happy days. Tells about like, thank you for cleaning up the roads. You're a volunteer, along with many other Michigan citizens who volunteer to clean up the wonderful, beautiful roads that stretch the whole span of Michigan. And then it's like, but do 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 do. It goes like all gloomy and shit, like kind of like in the Smurfs when Gargamel comes about. Yeah. All of a sudden it's like, do 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 do. Don't look at things that look like meth bags. It breaks into a little song. It's like meth bags.
You'd think it was from like 78 or something.
Yeah, dude, it's got like...
Until they start talking about garbage bags with hoses and meth and...
Yeah, like syringes. Like, it shows like a little girl, like a little cartoon thing, seeing like a big pile of syringes, like, X, don't pick it up. And it's like, yeah, really, like if I see a bunch of syringes, that's the last thing I'm going to do is go pick it up and like throw it at my buddy, like, hey, what's going on, man, darts? Or like it tells you like roadkill, like don't go mess with roadkill, and you really shouldn't, because I've seen people this is really nasty, if the roadkill is fresher and it swells up a little bit before it releases all the gas inside of it, and you just nudge it just right with your boot, it will explode on you.
Your boot.
It will explode.
Alright, don't do that.
Yes, no, I've seen it happen. Do not do it. That person that happened to threw up for almost the whole day and is very, very, very timid with weak stomach issues now. So please.
This has someone you, Chad.
No, it's not me. Actually, I saw it happen when I was younger. It was very nasty. Yes, it's actually happened twice. I've seen it do with a motorcycle going through a little motorcycle trail up north. Guy coming through, there was a big old raccoon swollen up. He boom, hits it right out with his tire. Everywhere. I think it was pretty nasty.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting.
Ugh. Alright guys, but about Adopt a Highway in the North and Soup Kitchen, you guys all know what we're doing. Sign up for it at the club, be part of it. I'll be at both those every time we do them. I know Baby Shaker's just trying to get out to do something. A lot of our employees that are not working that days, they always love being there. And we have all sorts of other people that love to come out to these things. Like I said, we have a wonderful fun time. Sorry I keep talking the whole show so far about all the fun things we volunteer for in 710, but it's a lot of fun, and I love doing it. So you guys help be part of it. I'd like to see you guys there. Come out and have fun with us. Sign up right now. Boom. right.
It's 7:10. There's no reason to apologize for anything, Chad.
Yeah, you're right.
It's 7:10.
You know what? You're right.
It's 7:10. I'm gonna take a drink right now.
You remember
it's
that?
7:10. I think it's 7:10 should just replace sorry.
Yeah.
Like, why even say sorry anymore? You bump into somebody, it's 7:10, and they're like, oh, you know what I mean?
I think it's becoming ingrained in my body. Because,
it's 7:10.
well, like, my grandfather passed away, my mom got divorced at the same time. So, like, and then my old lady and me lived together. So, like, I was surrounded by, like, 3 women within a radius for quite a few years since I've been back home. And as a guy, it's almost better just to say sorry and walk away. So, like, I find myself apologizing for a lot of stuff sometimes, like, outside the house. I don't mean to, and it's like nothing against my girlfriend or like that. It's not like I'm like saying they're all evil, but it's like when you have a bunch of women, it's like you're just like, all right, sorry, and you walk away. You know, if you live with a bunch of your buddies, you know what I'm saying, like in the same area, like if you move out to college and you got like live in an apartment complex where all your friends all live in the same complex, you know what I'm saying, it's a little different. You're not like, oh, I'll apologize. Eventually, you guys hate each other. When it comes to women, you can't hate your women that are part of your family, like your mom and your grandmother and stuff. Like they're flesh and blood. So
you can't hate them. It's 7:10.
So you catch yourself saying sorry a lot.
For everything.
I think that's part of my thing, though. I think that's why I've been figuring that out lately.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I've become like a pushover lately. But yeah, look what I deal with though. All right, here you guys go though. Let's see, 7:10 though. 7:10 guys. 7:10. Right now in Colorado, I know they're doing some stuff out there with dabs all day today. But I know their event is this weekend. I would love to be out there myself, but I'm working stiff and I can't. You know what I'm saying? Same with both of us. It seems like working stiff, so we can't leave. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could actually afford a vacation, but you know, I love it. But let's talk about some stuff we got here, though, because in Michigan, like, was it? How would you say that? Unbeknownst.
Unbeknownst. Yeah.
No,
Unbeknownst.
I can't think of the word now. Sorry, 7:10. Or no, not
7:10,
sorry.
yeah.
7:10. Bam. All right. But not known many out there, but starting to be growing like wildfire. Michigan has been taking leaps and bounds over many other states right now with medicinal products. And just to even show you guys what I'm talking about here, I've seen some shows and some uploads on Instagram and such with what people are into right now, and it's cool. But I think we're right there with everyone else. I don't think anyone's above us. I think Michigan is almost becoming superior in some ways. Oh, yeah. I know. I mean, just today alone at the club, I was talking with a breeder. Actually, I think possibly 2 breeders. Sorry, their boss. I don't know if you were a breeder also there with Dabber Dome. But I know there's a lot of other breeders that come into our place. Like we got DJ Short that comes there quite a bit, and they all, have great, excellent product, and they all comment on the product, that comes from around the area, and they all talk about how they travel around, and yet how Michigan has some phenomenal product, all as a whole, all around the state, and that's kind of awesome. And
we're competing for sure.
Yeah, and I know, like right here, let's see, this right here. We'll get into this first, so we can actually show them how it works. This right here is a vaporizer. It only heats up enough so it just vaporizes, doesn't actually produce a real smoke. Right. It is a vapor smoke, so it is completely cool for most areas. I know in other states...
You can smoke this outside? Okay.
I'm still going to follow the laws, with smoking in public. And that's one of the things that's on your own. With vapor pens, I know it makes it a lot easier that you can smoke out in public. Right. But then remember, if you're taking a hit off your vapor pen and you're right behind a cop, and standing in like a 4-way intersection, and he says something to you, you might want to talk to a lawyer, because I'm not saying that you're cool or you're not cool. In my eyes, you probably will want to be cool in the situation. At least I would be nervous, put it that way. I know it shouldn't be that way, and hopefully one day it won't be that way, but I'm just telling you right now, this is a really cool device, but I'm not telling you that you can just use it anywhere you want. I know people like to use them wherever they want. Use caution still. It still has a smell to it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You still are smoking in public, and our law is supposed to be in the private, you know what I'm saying, confined.
Correct.
But, I still believe, though, personally, that, like, if you have to go out to your parked vehicle somewhere, I still believe that...
You're allowed to do that.
I still believe that one, just because the open carry law, and once you get in your car, you're in a confined, concealed private space, so you can't open carry your gun no more. You have to dismember it and lock it up inside your car unless you have a license for it. So with that, it's kind of like, whoa, if that's what you tell me that means for that situation, it kind of means the same for this, right? Not while driving, though. Remember, guys, I'm not saying that either.
Correct.
I just don't want anyone to sit there and be like, man, I was watching your show, and I got one of those vapor pens, and I went down to the restaurant, and I was smoking it away, and the manager told me I had to leave, so I left all pissed off. So I was just walking around town and smoking away, and I walked up to a cop and said, hey, look at this vapor pen I got. Fuck you. Like, don't do that kind of shit. Like, you just have to cover your ass nowadays. That's all I'm saying. All right. But we have this vapor pen. This right here is a new cloud vapor pen. We have Atmoses, and the Atmoses, I have the case right here. They make ones that are just like this, and I just found out they actually make new updated ones. Of our Atmos, what was this one called? When it was the Atmos. So I have one right here. No, I don't. It's in my cloud case right here. I have this right here is the Atmos version. Here we go. This is the Atmos version. We have them at the club. They were designed for a cartridge, but Atmos has caught on with the new trend, and they've actually redesigned their little atomizer to look more, and exactly, I should say, like the Clouds one. So I'm going to show you the difference. I mean, the only reason I have a Cloud one is because I was in Vegas, and I had to get something to use. Yeah, it worked out perfect. My girl got one. She loves it. It's probably one of the most exciting pieces of little Jeep we had for quite a while because Be Real is part of the business, I think. I was reading it online. I know he's all over the pictures and stuff. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me on that. But he does stand by him and back him. I know his this right here is supposed to be one that was influenced supposedly by him. Well, I read on forums. This is a Medi 2.0. This thing right here is a titanium coil inside, so it's a little bit bigger coil. It gets a little bit wider area. It has a actual ceramic dish inside there. You can't really see it because it's covered up with some booter. And then you have a brass ring around the outside. Now everyone kept saying something about brass not being right. That's what I read. It was brass. Now I could be completely misread that somewhere. Could have just been really medicated, but it looks brass. And pardon me. 710.
710.
But it's a sweet atomizer. My girl has the regular atomizer that comes with it, and it hits really, really good. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's amazing. But this one rips like crazy.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yes. There you go. Try that out. All you do is hold the button down. Just hold the button down there. Yep. And it will warm it up enough to vaporize it, and then it also lets off a small mist with it. So that way it looks like a small little cloud of like an e-cigarette.
Draws like a pencil.
Yep. So if it just had nicotine in it, you could smoke it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't have the concentrate in it. But because the vaporizer sticks are meant for that. Right here is the Atmos one though. This one right here is the Atmos pen. This Atmos pen right here, the new ones, like I was saying, they redesigned theirs to have an atomizer just like the Clouds. So side by side, they're almost identical in size and everything. I like them both. As you can see, I carry both of them. I know right now at the club we just got in some Dabworks pens.
Yes.
We got some Dabworks pens in. We got some Dabworks bubblers in, and they are amazing.
And some Dabworks dab mats.
Yeah, like right here.
About this.
I got one right here.
Awesome.
I got one. We each got a Dabworks little dab, mat right there. And the dab mats are cool. And I'll show you, I'll even demonstrate how cool these things are for you guys. Like, hopefully this doesn't backfire me because I haven't tried it yet, but I have that much confidence in this. This right here is Simpson oil. 7-10 days, so I brought a little variety of stuff in. This is some Simpson oil right here. Simpson oil is a great thing for patients, really.
Oh, yeah.
Dabs are awesome. I love dabs and doing dabs, bombing dabs, whatever, slabs. I got baby lungs, though. Kind of like one of our employees, Baby Lung Pat. He's real cool. But
no, it's like a medical condition. I believe he has
one lung. One lung, and it's a baby size. And he needs to get an actual real another lung to match it. So right now he's got a lung that's the size of his fist only. And he can take a dab to fill that whole thing.
Wow.
So, Baby Lung Pat, this is out to you.
Amazing. Our heart goes out to you, Pat.
But right here, if you can't smoke BHO, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they can't take big hits. Some people, they don't want to take small hits. Some people, it's too difficult. They don't want to buy the rigs. Simpson oil is another great thing you can do. And I don't like to smoke Simpson oil. I know some people do, whatever. Simpson oil is a nice extract that comes from all the oils. Let's see if I can get a little bit out of here.
Yeah.
This stuff is...
The oil does not stick to it. It's amazing. It knocks down pens, but
Simpson oil, guys, is really sticky. Simpson oil is just simply taking your buds and using alcohols or a different kind of solvent like alcohol. You know, there's different grades of alcohol people use, and you're pretty much just stripping everything off. People do ISO washes, people do Quizzos. Might I grab those pens real quick?
Oh yeah, see, senor.
Somewhere.
Yeah, over here.
Right there, cool.
Right there, we got them, mate.
Simpson oil, it's a polar substance, alcohol is, and with that, you're pretty much stripping away everything on it. In layman's terms, you're pretty much taking all the good stuff off, get rid of most of the wax, and it's becoming a really sticky oil. And with that, you can do a lot of good stuff. You can make candies with it. You can ingest it by just mixing it in with some butter or some oil, and put it on your foods. You can bake with it, cook with it. But as you
eating it just like that, just a chunk, big old blobber.
As you see here, I'm pretty much like having to manhandle and beat this thing off right here to get any out of it. It comes out very difficultly because it's thick. So you really have to warm it up, and I don't have stuff to warm it up right now. But just to show you, like, see, you guys have some on there.
Chad, warm it up, Chad.
Warm it up,
Chad.
Take a dab tool. Take the dab tool to it, and look at that. It just picks right off of there.
It's amazing.
Right off the mat. I mean, the mat works like instantaneously, comes right off, and that's Simpson oil. Now,
you can set hot stuff on it too.
All right, do I have
what?
Here? Let's show how sticky it is.
What do you mean?
Let me see your finger.
Okay.
Look at this, guys. Ready?
Put it on me.
See, now it's completely goo dust. But yet it came off of here like no other. I mean, amazing. So imagine if you had to put your Simpson oil on anything else. I mean, my skin's got like human sweat on it and like natural oils and stuff, and it still sticks just like that.
I hope that's all it had on it.
Well, there's my butt pointing finger. If I got an itch on my butt.
I'm not gambling, man.
But now look at it's gonna be stuck to your teeth.
Oh, I know. It's fine.
That's the best part.
Get like one black tooth for a minute. It's all good.
How's that look?
It's all good. Nice, man.
But Simpson oil, like, I have a few patients that love Simpson oil. It is a form of concentrate. One of the things I like to do for my patients is make candies. And some patients really want Simpson oil more than the BHO just because of what they were trying to ail. And the Simpson oil strips away more than just what BHO does, because BHO, you're trying to get more clean of extraction. I know people can make Simpson oil really, really clean in certain ways, but you're missing out on a lot of the things that you're supposed to break off the plant when you make it that clean. Simpson oil is supposed to be a little bit more processed, I guess. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get all the wax and healthy stuff off, yeah. If you're trying to get everything, yeah. You can refine it. I know you can tell me a million ways that you can make it cleaner, and you really can, I know. But the average person is just going to make it, strip everything off they want, just like the word if people like to juice the plant or eat the whole plant. They want that value of that. So make candies. Do candies with Simpson oil.
I'm sure you've seen us ingest many candies on the show.
Here, want to try one? Actually, this is a mystery flavor. Now that we're putting Simpson oil in some of the candies for our patients, try one now.
I don't want one just because I got some cookie going on, but I'll take one in a minute.
You got to tell me what flavor it is.
Go. Mystery. Uh-oh.
Now, I can't ever suck on a piece of candy. I have to eat it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So you got some candy made with Simpson oil. You got some candy made with BHO.
Lovely. Flavorful
That's just
stuff.
good.
Okay.
So Simpson oil, awesome concentrate for people to use. Medicinal value, really high up there. Probably one of the higher medicinal values of all things cannabis. Just because it's pure up there. Then what we got some BHO, which is on the other end, very pure in a different form. Pure in the form that you're getting certain parts of the plant that you want the more mature trichomes. You want the ones that are going to be able to fit, filtered properly. You don't want any plant matter. You want to leave out as much of the wax as possible. Stripping away even the small trichomes. You know, if you have a lot of small trichomes, they don't grow all the way.
Pineapple?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I got so many people tell me root beer and all sorts of flavors.
Ooh, that was good.
And then you got BHO one right here. Cinnamon.
I can't do the cinnamon.
No.
It makes my left eye run, and my right nostril run, and I'll start coughing.
Dude, these right here.
You've probably seen that on the show before too. I take like 2 of them, and then all of a sudden my eyes twitching.
These cinnamon candies right here. It's made with pure cinnamon oil extract.
They're awesome.
And chili extract, pure chili extract from the habanero, and combined together, you have a wonderful, wonderful. It's almost like wasabi. It opens up your palate.
Very good.
It helps with blood flow because you're having a lot of cinnamon, and a lot of chili in there.
And I love them. Don't get me wrong. I just can't eat them while we're live because they're potent.
They're tasty, but those are made with BHO. And what you're doing there is you're helping people be able to ingest BHO and get more of a THC buzz, more of that nice high buzz, still while eating candy without having to smoke it. Then we get down to our booters and oils. Here.
Yeah, it's tasty. I don't know what's in it, but it's tasty.
Let's get it running.
Hit good too. Yeah, the oils. I've definitely been on a dab kick for a while. And the medibles.
That's
I
a
use
nice.
these medibles every day as well. It's the only way I can get through a little work day with the
That's a
bag.
nice vapor hit right there. These things are amazing, guys. I highly recommend them. Nice little vapor pens. So we have all different kinds. So we have ones that look like jugs. We have ones that are tiny and discreet like this. My girl even made hers decorative. I've seen.
She bedazzled it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you guys hop on Instagram and look up Dabs R Us or any of the Dabs, Dab Instagram accounts, just Google Dabs and Google Cloud Pens and Googling those vapor companies. It'll actually tell you or show you pictures of all different ones. They have custom ones. I saw like Master Shake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have Master Shake one.
Nice.
Where it's all on the side of it.
The Mike Ruler,
Yeah.
the old schooler.
I heard.
Go no farther.
You can get Royal Dab Crew fucking wraparounds.
Good.
Yeah, they do all sorts of different ones like that. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys ever follow Instagram at all, but if you do, they got lots of stuff on there.
Dab Wars, I've been checking that out.
Dab Wars, yep, Glob Wars too. Yeah, very good there. I don't know if you guys have seen these yet. Along with the dab mats, like they have another stuff out. They're called silicone containers.
They are awesome.
We're working on getting some of these right now at the club. I had to go buy these to check them out, obviously.
Well
And
worth it.
I love them. There's some Jew concentrate. This stuff, these little containers right here, they're real nice. This brand right here, it has a nice connection piece because it has a ring that goes around the full middle, and it has double ring down here with the pressure top. So when you put it on, it really seals up. These ones are a little expensive. They're like $30 for 3 of them. So, and you get a little jar with it. I know it might seem, a lot of them are like $5 a piece, but these ones right here really hold nicely, and they are Slick Stack. That's who made these ones.
They
And
come in a little container too?
yep, they come. This is all how it comes right here.
That's cool. I mean, you ain't got to worry about them opening on you.
Yeah.
Decent.
Very nice, very nice. I know we got some more stuff up here. What else we got? We got some dab tools. You got some dab tools right there
Yeah,
too.
we have. We just got some in the club. I snagged this one up. So I like the little
Dude, I still can't believe
spoon-looking thingy out here. It works very well.
how fast that came off of there.
Oh yeah, this is no joke, dude.
But I
They
don't know
look
if,
like non-slip too. The bigger ones, the bigger bats are awesome to set your rig on. Just throw your dab, whatever you plan on doing. Throw your glob on there. Got your rig and your torch. You ain't got to worry about it moving. Uh-oh.
sorry
There
guys.
it is. Hey, no problem. No fuss, no muss.
710.
You have a dab works, and it's 710. You can wipe it right off all that plastic with your bat, dude.
That?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try this out.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't help if I stick my finger in it.
Yeah, don't do that. But you can just get it off on the mat. 710.
Yeah.
Look at that. Spectacular.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
Wait, no,
No,
710.
come right off. 710. Yeah, you can't say sorry. I mean, you can't say 710.
Alright, you guys see how much of a hassle I'm having trying to get the Simpson all over the place? And you see how it's all stuck all over me?
You're trying to get it all over the place? That's what you said.
I'm not trying to, but it literally is going everywhere.
Yeah.
Where now I have like Simpson oil on every extremity of my body. But here's the thing. It's on this DabWorks mat. And like, what am I going to do with it now? Oh, that's right. It's a DabWorks mat. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right up.
Look at that.
Bam.
Bam.
Record time.
That's
Record time.
Clean. There you go, Toby.
You're right.
Yes.
What are you going to do with that? I'm not going to eat it.
Wipe it on a
I got
cracker.
shit to do later.
Here, I'll take some if you take some.
I'm good. I just ate a chunk.
Well, it looks like we have a bunch of Simpson oil sitting
Can't
here.
suck it back up in the syringe?
No.
No.
You know what we're going to have to do with it? We're going to put it on a cracker and leave it there for a minute.
Yeah, I'll take some on a cookie. I'll take some on a peanut butter cookie. Oh, the spread. Beautiful. It's like Iron Chef. Did you give me the big old blob, did you?
Did I?
Come on, I said I gotta do stuff. Got stuff to do, man.
See right here what you guys can do with Simpson oil?
There we
You
go.
guys can spread it out
There we
all
go.
over.
There you go.
Spread it out in a cookie. And right now what you're
Oh,
doing
flipping it.
is you're not smoking anything.
Flipping it.
Like I know today is concentrate dab day,
Bam.
but it doesn't mean you have to smoke it. And what we're doing is eating. And a lot of people say that, oh, you can't medicate being healthy. Like, hey, you can't look it right here. Even though it's organic smoke, when you smoke, your lungs
Good
do
stuff.
repair themselves. No, but if you're like 70 or 60 or 80 and have pneumonia, yeah, eat the stuff. You're not supposed to smoke anything at that age, I don't think. I think if you get next to a smoking grill, you probably start having emphysema, right?
Probably.
At like 80.
Right?
So what else do we have up here, though, Toby, for 710?
I think that's about it. Just a bunch of different stuff. Some Death Star, strawberry.
Some
And
booters?
this was really good.
Mm.
I highly enjoyed the pineapple candy
Mm-hmm.
and the Simpson oil. Yum.
No, I wish someone who was watching would call in and be like, yeah, I'm going to Colorado.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. That'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Let's, you know what, guys?
I had fun
Yes, me too.
on today's 710 show.
Yes, guys. I have to get back and do Dabberdome.
Gabardome, the trifecta, the Holy Trinity.
If you guys are listening, we need to get back and do Dabberdome.
Dabberdome.
Can you guys beam us back?
All right.
All right, guys. In all seriousness, though, we got some good stuff for you guys today. We got some booters. We got some containers. We got some atomized vaporizers. We got some candies, Simpson oil and BHO. We got some BHO. We got some DabWorks dab mats, which you can pick up right at the snack bar. Just go ask whoever's working the snack bar. Are they at the security desk?
We have the security desk now.
Go ask your lovely security worker, whoever it is, and say, yo, can I get one of those DabWorks? Please and thank you. And they'll be like, yo, I'll get you one right now.
Bam-o.
You're welcome. And you guys can get that. You can get your dabber tool. Because on 710, you got to be official.
True.
And you got to have it all. You couldn't be a referee without a whistle. You got to have the DabWorks. You got to have the mat. You got to have the tool. If you don't have a vapor pen, you're missing out.
This, yeah.
It's a wonderful tool for sitting around on your couch and you're just like, It'll hit forever. You just put a little glob in there. So much easier than having a torch on your couch. I don't know about you guys, but I burn shit accidentally. Vapor pen's wonderful. If you don't want to smoke, wonderful candies. I mean, talk to your caregiver, talk to your local dispensary, talk to your local club, find out where you can get some candies. I know there's hard candies, there's gummy candies, there's cookie candies, there is chocolate candies,
There's shrimp candy.
shrimp candies. Yep. Keep going. What else you got?
Gumbo candies. There's cookie candies.
Red candy, blue candy, green candy, purple candy. I think there's even some yellow candy.
Yep.
But all you gotta do is look around. If you're watching this and you don't have a clue on how to go find some medication that you're looking for, I'll give you a hint. You're already online, so maybe you just Google. Hit your Google.com and go to Genesee County Compassion Club or Genesee3C.com, which is GENESEE3, the number, then just the letter C, then .com. Not as hard as it sounds, but people misspell Genesee every freaking day.
Yeah.
It's just like SEE at the end. GENESEE3C.com. Or you can go on Facebook. And all you young folks out there love your Facebook on your smartphones, and it keeps you updated every 5 minutes when it goes, you have new mail.
That's what I'm going to do as soon as we're done here.
Exactly. Right on Facebook. Go to Genesee Compassions. You can keep right up with us. It goes to my phone. So if you need to ask any questions or you want to hit anyone up, hit me up. I will sit there and reply to you. Besides that, you can come right down to our club and check us out. I know we're going to have our first night coming up. When's that first late night coming up?
Yeah, I think
Is it next Friday?
Next Friday? Yes.
I want to say it's next Friday.
That sounds correct.
Euchre.
Don't quote. Yep, that's on this.
I'll double check, but if you go to our webpage, Genesee3C.com, or go to Genesee Compassions on Facebook, the lovely folks there who are not celebrating the 710 at this moment, they will be able to correctly tell you the date. And I'm pretty sure it's next Friday.
It's 7:10.
Is our first euchre tournament, and it's from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to start having late nights every once in a while, and then the following Friday night, which is the 26th, we are going to have the Royal Dab Crew in the house.
Yeah.
I know there's going to be some other things going on, some people coming in, but I heard the Royal Dab Crew is going to be housed. It's going to be a dab-specific night. I heard it's going to be kind of like a late 7:10, just because 7:10's on a Wednesday.
The Royal Dab Crew must be busy.
Yeah.
7:10, I'm sure they're probably in Colorado.
Well, the Royal Dab Crew is probably such a good dab crew that they're probably so dabbed out, they probably think it's only like 6:20 right now.
Right.
So they're probably still getting some dabs ready. A good dabber is always a day late.
Right.
If not longer.
I'm with you.
So yeah, 7:26.
This thing is.
We're gonna have a little continuous dabathon, a little dab day. Yeah, I think this
thing is awesome.
And those do work excellent for vacuuming, purging, anything you want to do. I've seen many people use them inside vacuum chambers. I've seen them use them for making BHO right on them. I've seen people use them for
take hot and cold, right?
Yep. I've seen people for using solventless. I've seen them make bubble hash where they take it right out and they put their silk screen on top of that, and they let their silk screen soak a little bit up, and they flip it over and let it sit on that because it will come right off without having to scrape it, so they're not breaking all their trichomes. They can stick it in the freezer and just pops right off. Make a real thin sheet. Have you seen that solventless lately? They've been making like solventless in other parts of the country. I know they're doing. Some people are doing it here in Michigan. I'm really interested in it. I know I made some bubble hash before that's been higher than any other kind of hash I've made personally, and it was ridiculously high. So I know it can be done, but the things that they're making is even higher. Like what I did was pretty impressive for myself, but what they're doing I think is a little more advanced. From what I understand, it's only like a 3-minute run instead of being a half-hour wash.
Right.
It's very short. There's
you lose quantity, but you gain quality.
You lose a lot of quantity.
Of course.
A lot.
Yeah. So it just depends on if you're weedy greedy. Don't worry about that stuff.
I think I want to try some out though.
You should. It's the way to go.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Solventless?
Well, it's definitely the way to go. Yeah.
Your yield is just so little, though.
Right.
I mean, not to say you sound like, like, I mean, you really, like, I like to sit there and get multiple uses out of my trim. Like, I like to be able to make food, or stuff like that. I hate to be one to throw anything away. And once you throw it in bubble hash, guys, this is why I'm saying this. Once you can throw it right in the bubble hash, usually when you're done, it's pretty much scraps because it's so wet. And if you try drying it, you're just going to mold it. Some people do save it and put it right in butter and start making butter with it instantly. That's cool, but I'm not at that level. I don't have setups like that where I can just boom, boom, boom. So for me, like if you do it, it's more personal stuff. And the sad part is everyone thinks that bubble hash is just so easy to make, but really it's an art. Like we even have our own bubble lab where we teach people how to make hash. Bubble hash, and I know we have the hash lab going on every Tuesday right now. You can sign up for it. We have wonderful Cindy. She is the grandmaster of bubble hash right now. She is amazing. She'll teach you how to make it. She'll show you. She'll make it for you. There's different ways of doing it. And then Ramona actually teaches classes on extraction and stuff. I know right now. I think she's not teaching it this month, obviously. But I think when she gets back to being back on the club, she will be teaching her class again.
Oh, for sure.
And her class is amazing. That's the first class I ever went to. That's the class that really turned me on to getting back into like hashes and stuff. I used to think it was all about the bud. Even though I smoked hash and stuff back in the days, I was always more concerned about nice buds. But until I got back into it and seeing all different kinds of hash again, and really having more people that smoke it. That's the hard part. Usually, who you tend to be around kind of sets your tone for what you do.
Right.
So if you're not around, if you're around a lot of people who have like terrible hash, you kind of don't want to smoke hash.
Of course.
Like nice hash, that black turd that's been sitting in your closet for 10 years that you
tastes like
buddy shit. Yeah, like it's so hard. You gotta fucking like blow torch a piece just so it charcoals off, and then you can smoke it with hot knives. Like terrible. But with all the new stuff out there, guys, in the last like 5 to 10 years, I mean, it's really been coming about. You guys see all of it right here. So everyone, I guess, Toby, you got anything to put in right now?
What's that?
You got anything to put in at all?
In what?
Like for the weekend, it's next week, anything to say?
Mind your taco from front to back.
Yes, always from front to back on your taco. Also, guys, be very safe today on 710.
It is 710.
It is not safe to drive around and use torches and dab while you're driving.
No.
I highly don't recommend it. I've seen people drive off the road, which I'm assuming was from dabbing and doing that, but I'm not sure.
Right. Driving to lakes.
Yeah. You might even like drive into like another car. So I don't recommend it because if you do and you do drive off into something and you hit someone, you're going to make us all look stupid. So please use caution today. Be safe. Go somewhere and celebrate 710. There's a lot of places in every state right now that's having celebrations for 710. So you can do this very safely. If not, just whoever's friends got the nicest house, go trash their house today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't even say sorry.
Like, Bill!
It's 710.
Bill, hey, Bill, what you doing, Bill? Yeah, guess what, Bill? I got some women. I got tons of dabs. Let's call some friends, have them over. Yeah, your pool's open, yeah. Do that. Go there, spend the night, pass out.
Spend the night.
Yeah, trash his house. So that we don't got to feel bad trashing your house. And don't be driving all over. They're trying to press us while that driving bullshit. Don't give no fuel for the fire. We're smart on that. We're above that. Rise up. Boom. All right, guys.
All right.
That's all I got for you guys, though.
Word up.
Yeah.
Enjoy the week.
Peace from the close to the east of Michigan.
Claiming no coast.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm Mitten Coast, dog. Mitten Coast.